Hey guys, this is Jeff from ZomagoCG.com, and this is our final verdict on the Nokia E6, Nokia's latest business-centric device. You can see right there, it's pretty fun looking, I would say. There's a 2.4-inch display right there, there's a full QWERTY keyboard, there's an 8 megapixel camera at the back with the dual LED flash, and I think the best thing for Symbian fans would be that it does run Symbian Anna, or Anna, depending on how you pronounce it. But yeah, definitely something worth noting. There's also a VGA resolution screen right there, which you will notice has very high pixel density, which is quite fantastic actually. The screen is very crisp. I would say it tops the iPhone 4's Retina display. And yeah, but generally the images are very sharp. As you might notice, it's very responsive because it's a capacitive display with good contrast. The viewing angles are also pretty good, you will notice. And yeah, it's pretty decent. But it's kind of hard to fault the screen on the E6. I mean, sure, I would have liked to see an AM over the screen, but it's not bad at all. Nothing really to fault here. But yeah, moving on. Below the screen you will find the call buttons that have no color. The clear call buttons right there. There's the 4 shortcut keys, home, calendar, messaging, and contacts right there. And then there's the 5A D-pad, which you can also use to scroll around things. So yeah, apart from that, there's the full QWERTY keyboard at the bottom. You'll notice that each individual key is separated and a little rounded up over there. On the white unit we had a little bit of problems over there with dust collecting in the gaps, as you might notice right there, but it's not too bad at all. Yeah, the keys are rounded and they're all easy to press. For example, let's type, so my guy CJ. Okay, we can't type it right now, but yeah. But yeah, so the keys are pretty easy to type. If you've played with the E5 or the E72 or the E71 before, you'll get used to this pretty fast. The keys are quite nice. You'll see the little bumpy tops over there. So yeah, definitely very nice. The style of the E6, you'll notice, is very similar to the E5 before it, very stylish-ish. On the right side we have the sliding screen lock key right there, that you can also hold down to start the flash. Yeah, right there, that's too bright. Okay, you can hold it down again to switch the flash off. But yeah, you also have the volume buttons and a voice tag or mute key in the middle right there. Alright, so on the left side you have the micro USB port covered with a hard plastic cover right there. Very useful if you need to charge it also. On the top you have the 3.5 mm audio jack, and you have the power key right there. And lastly you have the micro SD card right there. I'm not sure if you can notice it on this camera, but yeah, the micro SD slot supports up to 32 GB, and there is 8 GB of internal memory, so you wouldn't actually need that too much. But yeah, moving on. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. The back you have the 8 megapixel camera, dual LED flash, and the loudspeaker. The camera is pretty okay. EDOF, not a big fan of it, but pretty decent enough. You can't take very close pictures, of course, but missed opportunity there. There's a dual LED flash, which I don't really think is much use. And then there's the loudspeaker at the back, which is pretty loud, but again, if you keep it on a flat surface, it will be muffled a little bit. But yeah, averagely loud otherwise. There's a stainless steel, I think it's anodized aluminum, I'm not too sure, back panel right there. Underneath is a 1500 mAh battery, which will keep the E6 going in our tests easily through 2 days. It can even stretch to 3 days worth of usage, depending on how lightly or moderately or heavily you use the device. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, overall very sleek, very good premium build quality. It does run Symbian Anna, which we have covered before in a separate video, so we won't cover again over here. Symbian Anna has a new browser that is worth taking a look at. I'm not sure if we have Wi-Fi here, do we? No, we don't. Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi, so I can't show you. But everything's very minimalistic, and everything's there's a back button that's always visible. The address bar disappears when you scroll, and yeah, and there's a little option settings key right there, which will get you to all the settings. We have covered Symbiana before, so we won't go into detail. If you have a touch device, there's the split keyboard, which you won't need over here, of course. And overall, everything's a little bit nicer, faster. Icons are better looking, that sort of stuff. It doesn't actually put it in the same range as iOS or Android, but it's definitely much better than previous versions of Symbian, that's for sure. So yeah, just to run up everything, love the build quality, great, amazing build quality, very solid, like a tank. You can literally cause some damage with this if you throw it at people. Yes. The looks are really nice. It really looks businessy. The black version also looks pretty decent. I haven't actually seen the silver version, but this is the white version, which again you will admit looks very nice. The screen is pretty amazing. Look at that screen. It's great, high resolution. Can be a little bit of a problem reading text on the web browser and such because of the high resolution screen. But I still like the screen a lot. Symbiana, good, not as great as you'd want it to be, but eventually will get better. And the battery life is amazing. And I think that's yeah. So yeah, that's about it. If you want to know more about Symbiana, check out our video on introducing Symbiana. If you have any questions about the E6, do let us know in the comment section below or on the blog post where we will post a detailed review. Until then, I'm Clinton Jeff, and that's all for the E6.